Good morning. Today, Dave not here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today is Friday, April 27th, 2018. Happy Arbor Day. It's also U.S. Grant's birthday in 1822, according to my Civil War calendar on the book today. Anyway, so today is Friday. Happy Friday. And we're in what I would call a tiebreaker scenario right now. If you go back and look at some of the videos and content I've done on tiebreaker scenario on the website, you'll see that this is a tiebreaker. So we need a tiebreaker, obviously, to come in the form of a volume bar over 1,000 to influence which way the market wants to go. We are trading in between pivot and S1 inside my sweet spot right now. Hopefully it will be a profitable trading day, at least get our 3P target and be able to get in and get out. A 3P today is 58 and 7P move. Let's move this up to 58 for now. And half an R, 1/2 R is 8. 7.98, 1/2 R. Today's open was at 68.21, one tick underneath the pivot point. And the U.S. Open now is out, so 8 o'clock. See the people start adding in here. Although it's not as prevalent as it has been in the past. And as each year goes by, it's less and less effective at the open, I think, or what used to be the open outcry of the crude oil market. The 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. Now the crude oil market was historically a New York market trading on the NYMEX, another famous market that's trading in New York obviously is the stock exchange itself, NYSE, New York Stock Exchange. But the NYMEX held the crude oil futures in the open outcry, which used to be a bunch of guys and some women screaming in a pit, is no longer applicable, I guess, in that sense. Current market conditions, what I want to do is open up with a short underneath the pivot. I mean, underneath this 200 bar SMA. And we're underneath, there's your pivot right there. I usually, if the market's underneath like this, underneath the pivot, there is a chance for the market to run down quickly early in the morning. And that's what we're trying to take advantage of right now. If we do get filled, our 3P target is 67.37. Our GAN number today is 6695 on the down, 6948 on the up. And we're playing around again at that 6800 level. So hopefully we'll see a rundown here. Lows at 6777 now. Bust through that easily. I want to move to the GAN number 6695 actually. I'm going to call it 6697. S1's at 6765. So we released the charts and looked down. Here's S1, what we want to get to, at least that. A 1P target on our move brings it in at 6776, so we need one tick lower than low right now. And then the 3P move is, whoops, six, 7, 3, 7. We'll adjust that in a minute. Two P move 6756. A 5P down move is 6698. So we're going to adjust for 6699. Maybe we can get a run today. Pause until we either get run out or we hit 1P. All right, market's kind of heating up here. Maybe we'll run the lows, see what's down there. Oh, there we go. Through 1P, hitting the hitting 1P real quick right there and hitting S1. Officially going to S1 right there. S2 is located at, by the way, what was that? 4403 bar. 4403 becomes highest volume bar. Hopefully that's just a figment of the imagination and we can continue to move down here. Have a little short sell-off. Maybe Maybe we can get lucky today. Patience, persistence, perseverance. How far can we go under 64? Previous low was 6777. Now we're at 6764. Hopefully we can bust through this S1 here. That was a quick down. Hopefully that's not all she wrote to the down today. If we can work a little Friday magic and have a little sell-off here. Lots more volume to pick up down through here. Made it back to the previous low at 6777. Hopefully hold that. Head on down. Just can't seem to get a break. All right, on this break right here, 83 plus 5 is 88. We'll hold there. So what I'm looking for is us obviously to complete the triangle. Ideally to break down below it. Obviously this volume figure is holding the market up right now. But if you're a short side trader, you got to wonder what's underneath here. And if they can drive it down there, then they're going to go price discover. If the long side will let it go a little bit, who knows? Is today the day we go revisit 6666? They've been holding it off for a long time. Good news is we're struggling up here. And if we make our count, it's time to break. Bad news is we're still here and not breaking. I certainly believe there's a lot more available underneath that 64 level. I just hope we can contain this up move. Hopefully this is it. We prairie dogged right here and we'll go back down. Something work out for a change. Okay, it spent a lot of momentum to get up to here. Hopefully we're done. All right, let it go. Let it go, guys. Let it go. Let it go. Come back down here and try to support it again and drive through it. Come on. Break down, dang nabbit. Probably got one more gusto left in it. All right, Prairie Dog in 87. Come on, fight it down. Where are my short side brothers? Come on now. Short side brothers and sisters. I'm preaching. The soapbox is preaching. Get this damn thing down. Come on. That's enough up. We're done going up. Let's go down. One thing, work out. Come on. Break down. Come on. Come on, baby. Need a new pair of shoes. My boys need clothes. They need shoes for their feet. They need. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Break through. Break on through to the other side. I think it's time for some little Doors music. Break on through to the other side. Since I'm not monetized anymore, what difference does it make what music I play?
You know a day destroys a night, like divides a day. It's time to run, it's time to hide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side, yeah. We chased out Lakers here, dug out treasures there. Can't steal me now, it's time we cry. Bring on through to the other side. Bring on through to the other side. About an island in your arms, country in your eyes. All checked by the line. Bring on the other side. Bring on the other side. Bring on the house. Oh,
Here's a guy we expect to go early, the Bud Knight. Take a look at him, folks. Clocking a brisk.
people are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down.
When you're strange.
Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. People are strange.
All right, so hopefully our Ziggy Man will hold here.
Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out in the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange, I did. When you're strange, faces come out in the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
If you write anything on your computer, you need to get Grammarly.
I write pretty much.
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me drop in your game. Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game. Just walking down the street, flying to every I see me. Do you think you'll be the guy? You'll make the queen of the angel side.
Hello, I love you. Tell me your name. Hello, I love you. Let me break down, then break down.
Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you. Let me drop in your bed. Your whole soul is so high, like a statue in the sky. The arms are wicked and the legs are long. When she moves, my brain speaks out this song.
Oh, come on! Well, the doors aren't working today. What about Metallica? Why can't it work out? Why do we have to go through this bullshit? Every down move is met with support. Well, we're at that deciding factor where either it goes up or it comes back down. Which one wants to win this fight today? Or is it just going to be one of these ifing nothing happened days again? Need to concentrate again. Looks like our target's going to get run. Didn't even see that get hit. Wait for a high blue bar volume now. Maybe that'll influence it. I just stay away. Here's where I lose my money usually. After I've got a small profit and I think we're done going up, and then I get in short and the market continues to make a move up. So I'm going to wait this time for, if it goes without me, then I just got effed. But I'm going to think that we need to see a high blue bar volume to stop this up move. Very frustrating. I'm to switch music. Very, very frustrating. It's just the way that it's been on the short side for a long time. A long frickin' time. This is how I feel right now. This is the song that's perfect for it right now. Feel like I'm on the crazy train. But that's how it goes. Millions of people. Alright, so what's the other charts telling us right now? Made a move on the hourly chart. Now we're going to head back down. Is that what we're going to do? Is that what you're going to do? Screw me once again? Yeah, why not? Why the frick not? Why not? Why not screw me right there? Made it to 93. Unfrickin' believable. Over and over and over again. I get it. I get it, and I get it up the ass, man. How much bad luck can you get? Sticking to my volume figures. This is the trades that I'd get my ass kicked in. Trying to go back into a market that doesn't want a trend. Time to move back to relaxation music. Help me think.
Don't miss out on the next market move. Trade with limited risk on Nadex.
So what I'm writing in my journal right now, it says, I will wait for a high volume spike, a blue bar volume HVB the print before looking short again. And if it goes without me, which it is right now, then I just got screwed because my entry point, I needed to hold 93 on a 64 move. And the only way that I'd have been able to hold that move is if I would have traded 2 and won at break even. That's the only physical way that I'd have done that. The retracement was too steep. I'm trying to learn how to stand aside in a movement that, I mean, you know, obviously my mind's saying short it, short it, short it, short it. I'm afraid we'll get to 64 and it'll screw with us again. All it's done so far is make a lower high. 64 is still the low. There's no indication that there was enough volume to send it lower than 64. And even if it does go under 64, it might go under a couple ticks and then shoot the frick back up, like it's been doing over and over. I mean, obviously I'd like to be short and never had been getting taken out right there. Then it'd have been an easy decision. I don't want to, and so that my overriding factor is I want to be short still, even though highest volume bar is red. I'm not. There's no proof that the market. Well, the proof would be to get back, I guess, above that 80 mark right here. Here's the line in the sand. But we're trading pivot to S1, and I don't want to catch a falling knife. Alright, so I'm going to pause here and make this end of part 1. Back, part 2. I'm telling myself right now, I gotta be happy with just an 8-tick win. Even if it goes 100 ticks my favor. I'm trying to tell myself that. What I can tell you is the market's not participating in the down move. So 1.5p would have been 67.66. So what we know on this move is it fell about 29 ticks before recovering. From our entry point, it fell 31. So that's news that we're banking right now if I take any other extra trades on. Which right now I'm kind of frustrated. So I'm trying to not get involved in frustration trades. My second trade has a tendency to give back my gains. I know that. That opening trade I make is usually a big winner or not a lot sometimes. And I know that too. And that's my best trade usually. If I'm going to catch a trending trade, it's a lot of times it's on that first trade. By the way, this horizontal line coming across charts is the buy above bar. If we go back, here's our buy above and here's our sell below. So I knew where the mark was. That's why I didn't put it on, but I wanted to show you guys this. So what we're in right now is the buy above area. And I don't want to sit here all day today either. So we've been an hour in trading right now, and we have $80 to speak for our time, or I have $80 to speak for my time right now. So at this point in time, I've made up a little bit more of the loss, and maybe Monday will be the day that I'll get my trade. Full moon on Monday, by the way, April 30th, last day of the month as well. So looks like if I'd have been in, it would have knocked me out, maybe even again here. If I would have come in, I would have looked at 88 and maybe come in at 87. Looking at this, retracement back to 85. Alright, there's no need to y'all watching the markets do nothing. If something happens and I miss it, or if I get involved, I'll let you know. I'm going to pause from here. So as I walked away, I started thinking about I'm going to go back to look at this bar. So this bar prints. And then we see this movement off of it. It would have been better to just grab that 1p profit target on the way back up, since this bar was in here. It was quick though. From here, 8:15 to 8:15. It would have had to have been a very quick movement. So, or would have been better to just be 2 ticks above 82 and take 84. Things that I need to think about. Obviously, if it could have taken a break from here, if it would have continued to break down, I want to be involved in it. So it was too quick to jump here. Maybe a minute or two after the fact, after 5 minutes or so pass, then start rethinking where that is, and then I'd have known that above here you want to be long and below you want to be short. And I don't believe we went underneath that bar again after that 5-minute period of time. Now we're selling off again. That move up went to 91. So it's just playing around with everybody today. So what I don't have, one, we're trading S1. Whoops, don't want that. One, what the hell? That's not what I want. Oh, there we go. Curious what this does. Let me see what this does. All right. So what do we know? Damn it, there it comes again. What the hell is that coming in? Don't want these effects. Get out of my box. All right, so this is what we got. So in other words, what we have, what I want to see is a high volume blue spike bar. If we're looking at the 5-minute chart, what do we got? See the congestion area right in here. We made the low, and then we've been in this trading range since 8:20. So about almost coming into an hour of being inside this trading range. And you can see that there is this, maybe you can't see, but I'll show you what I'm showing. What the hell? Why is that doing that? there's this line right across right through there is what we're seeing. So I'm going to have to add that on there. All right. Something like that, right? Violent movement. Highest blue bar prints right here, I believe, at 1440. So let's put that on the chart. Let's put that in our information to stack away at 8:15. So what we know at this point in time is at 8:15 a.m. we saw this high red bar volume 4403, and then this 1440 prints at 8:15 off of this bar. Now here's something to play. Let's say that we would have tried to get long above this area. Look how many times you would have lost. I wouldn't have got involved in this time because it's the first time up. So this one would have been the first time loser. This time again, maybe not loser, probably 83, 77, no. So this one, the second time that you went long would still be in it, but just not a huge fan of trading the long with only one high volume spike bar on the red side. I still think we need to see the high blue bar volume. Need to see it. What the hell? Why does that keep doing that? Never had this experience before, but today I am. So what I want to see is a high BBV. We're trading at 90, 91 right now. I'm looking for anything that's showing me that we're at an important point. Looking at the hourlies. The hourly chart's kind of interesting. 67.98. When we were trading, it was down here. Wait a minute, that's yesterday. Never mind. Yeah, yesterday we were down here. Today it's showing here at 67.98. Hasn't retraced back to that, but that's what I'm assuming that this market can get to. Come up to here maybe. What's the 30-minute chart showing us? I don't usually look at the 30-minute, but the 30-minute today is showing us to pivot. So us running back to pivot could be a possibility. And the 15-minute back up to 68.07. That's probably more doable than anything right now. So let's keep that on. Keep that in mind that we could get up to 68.07 now. First high blue bar volume that we've seen on the charts now since the 8:15 mark. Now on the 5-minute chart, we're hitting the 200 bar. We're hitting it right now. High blue bar right there. Here we go. Might have jumped too early though. All right, the next target from the 95 is 39. That's the Gann 90-degree angle, 67.39. Slippage there. We'll hold the 68.11 for now. Okay, we got 5. Made a new high. $68.31. Okay, we're still gonna get. I'm still gonna look at 67.39 coming off 10 ticks at 49. All right, this is our last trade, win or lose here. Hopefully we can come down from here. 68.31, a 1P target is 68.12. 3P 6773. Can't see it yet, but 6773. Maybe last trade. Hold on. Oh, finally. Come on, break. Break. Made a new high by 10 ticks. 68.21 was old high. 68.31 was the new high. Just barely made a new high. Our low went from, what did I say, 75 to 64. God, if I can get underneath this 19. Come on, give it up. Give it up. $2p down move if we can get it. 92, then 73. It's like the short below line. Long above. Right in here. If we just get lucky enough here to hold this. Looks like if we can get underneath 68.07, looks pretty good for us. Settlement holding from last settlement. If we can break, hopefully we can hold the pivot line. You know what? What's 5 ticks right now? We're at a good place right now. It's got to get, if it goes to 31, it's going to make a new high. We'll start protecting profits if we can get below 12. Come on, breakthrough pivot. Trading gods, trading gods. Help us in our hour of need. Not asking for much, just a $1,000 winner. 70, 58, 58 would be cool today. A 3p move. Come on, break underneath that 18. Get down now. Come on. Come on. Break through. Get it at least down to 12. Come on. Visit the 12 line. Come on. We need to get through 14. No more to pivot. Come on. Stay there. Underneath settlement. Head down. Come on, baby. Come on. Blue outweighs red now. Let's go. $38.41 and 22.442. That outweighs the red bars. It's up over 5,000 on 2. 3841. 3841 at 918. 2442 at 920. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. We officially have not run a 1p target. $14. Come on, break through. love of Lorca. Breakthrough. All right, well, we hit 1p down. Can we go further? Don't want to see pivot again. A 2p down move, if we can get it. 92, then 73. That will put it in here. Now what we're going to do, knowing what we know, if we reach down to the 78 mark, we're going to protect the 92 mark. We get down here close to this 77, 78. We'll protect here. Let's go ahead and protect at pivot now. This is the bottom of the band. Need to break through that 07 mark. Make sure we get a positive day no matter what we look at today. It's not much, but at least it's something. Well, maybe we'll run pivot 5 and 8, 30. Enough to cover our commission costs right now. Yeah. I'm going to stop here at part 2. Part 3. Need to get underneath here and make the run. We've got our plan. We know our areas. We will protect pivot now. 14 plus 5 is 19. So we're going to protect settlement now. What I just did is just take this line here and added 5 ticks, hoping that we can stay underneath the 14 level. We'll still make a little bit of money on the trade if it's going to screw us. And we've seen every trade screw us, so why would this be any exception right now? Take what we can, call it a day. $2P down move once again is the 92 mark. It's with and butts and candy and nuts and all that Merry Christmas horse shit crap. Horse manure. Damn 6807 line holding. That 6807 opens up the bottom of this run. Also looking at the 200 bar, kicking it at 18. Lots more down to go if it wants to go. Seems to be forming a base here though, and that's kind of scary, and you're short. Could just as easily run up to the high and go through it. Come on now, break through there. Break through. By the way, I used a fake out to get short there. Friday has a tendency to run highs, run lows, and then settle in the middle sometimes. So it ran its high. Well, actually, it ran its low first, then it ran its high, and now we're trading wherever it wants to go at this point. So it's run both sides of the gamut. Right now, looking at our 15-minute chart, it looks really nice if we can keep coming down here. You know what? I'm going to go and hold 66.95 just in case we do fall. So if we come off 5 ticks to that, it's 67.05. Nest 2 is 67.15. So if we do run, I want to catch it. If it gets ugly, I want it. Let's go ahead and protect the 14 line. Call it 15. $92 is next down target. 92. We've been having a hard time to go 2P at any trade. Then 73. All right, cool. There's our line that we thought about. Protect bottom of band now at 06. In between here, this is what I expected. So this is our sell, and there's our buy band down here. Take as much as we can on a Friday. Reach 73 will protect this area. See some red coming in now. No, I want to finish above 30,000 today. It's not much, but at least I'm above it. I made up my loss. Probably might not have been the wisest decision, but I got a feeling that we might trend in between these two levels here. $93 high. Are you kidding me? I'm pausing. All right, I'm done. I'm physically done right now, but I'm going to pause and see where we end up today. I'll be back. I just came back just a couple minutes later. Here's where I got out. Here's where the market is. There was that band that we talked about that I drew on the charts. And Friday doing the old switcheroo, big bad, all over the place. Who knows where the hell it's going to go next. With this movement up, I would have taken a lot less and been in a loss. So the only way I would have held this trade at this point would have been to have a second contract on and it been held at break even or close to it. So I don't know how we're going to end up today, but I'm going to pause the video at this point. But obviously I'm happy with my decision, and then using bands of control here to help me make some trading decisions. So now long above would be above this mark here, so it needs to physically get above 14.15 mark. And the only way I'd have held here would have been if I had an extra contract to trade, which I didn't today, especially when I'm hitting in the hole. So I finish the day at 57.10. So up 5 ticks overall in 2 days. A little bit of unluck yesterday and a little bit of luck today. So hopefully I'll continue to build this and get my 2,000 and move on to the next stage. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Gonna go get the grass mowed, and I'll be back after that and see how the market looks in about an hour, hour and a half. See you in a little bit. All right. So it's I don't know when it was when I left, but I'm back, showered, shaved. Anniversary today. My wife and I. Today's April 27th. 17 years today. Married. Anyway, long story short, we're trading right back at the pivot again. If we go back and look when I got out to what the market did, typical Friday, this is where I got out, and we can see the control zone. This was, this was the sell area, and down here was the buy area. And we played around here. We went down, and we went back up. We went back up. So it's been a typical Friday. Early. That's why I try to get done with my trading early. In hindsight, obviously hindsight's is always correct. I would have caught this move from here, reversed and went the other direction. Eventually it would have paid off at the pivot point, and then we had a sell. Had a sell back down, and then this would have been when you had to exit everything. So as far as high volume bars go, so it could have been, I don't know, maybe another 34, 40 ticks of a win, or reversing around here and pulling out around 50 or so. So best case scenario, maybe 50, 60 ticks. I feel quite fortunate to be above the high water mark now, and maybe next week be a little bit more friendly as far as trading goes in the trend line and our trend trades. That's going to do it for today, for me at least. I'm going to stop this tape here and get it up, get it started rendering and get it up to YouTube. Hope you have a great weekend. Once again, I finished above the 30,000 mark, so made up my loss yesterday. Now, obviously, I was glad that. By the way, I only lost 21 ticks at the end of session yesterday, and today I made 33. So after netting out commission cost, I'm up 57 bucks right now in the combine, and hopefully next week I'll make a move to the $2,000 or 32,000 here, utilizing some of the things I've learned to take on some trades, and let's hope that next week is profitable for not only you but for me as well. Have a great rest of your week and weekend. I guess I'll be back live trading come Monday. Bye for now.